most trains, they don't like give you an incredibly luxurious first class. They don't really differentiate between first class. It's just like a slight, tiny bit more legroom usually.
Little coat hanger right here. This is pretty cool. This is perfect.
But I guess it makes sense because this is like
pod. If you want, you can shut the windows just like this. We're gonna leave them open because we want to see the view. This is definitely premium.
And that's only like $9. Yeah, they're not like, they're also the price differential. The price difference between first class and economy in trains that I've been on, at least, are rarely that big. You know what I mean? It's like 20, 30, sometimes $40 more. You know what I mean? It's not like massively different. In comparison to economy versus first class in like planes is insanely different. You know what I mean? International flights, the economy, if the economy tickets are like $1,000 on an international flight, like first class would be like $8,000. You know what I mean?
Okay, and here are the regular green seats. You can see that the seats here are not bad as well. They look pretty comfortable. They have the reclining features. They have a light, a little table tray in the front, cup holders. You know, pretty much everything you would need. And now I'm gonna go down to the cafeteria area and show you what's going on over here. The cafeteria. So this here is the cafeteria area. You can see right here.
Bro, this shit is too nice.
And you can
Bro, this is nicer than like LA cafes. You know what I mean?
out
It's
into the
crazy.
windows or into the ocean or the trees or whatever you want. And then there's some tables right here that you can also sit down, but you have to reserve. This is all pretty amazing. The aisle to get to the cafeteria is quite narrow, but since it's facing the window, you don't get that claustrophobic feeling. And because of it, you get this lovely open kitchen where you can see the chefs freshly making each dish one by one. The menu itself is basically the same as you would get in the private rooms. So if you ride in the green seats, you can also dine in style. Oh, thank you. She gave me a card with a handwritten message. So nice. Oh, I think this is the restroom area.
Ooh, you know he had to do it to him for the one time, dude. He had to do it to it for the toilet heads, dude. The Paolo heads know. The Paolo heads know. We're pooping, dude. We're stinky. You know what I mean? We want to know what the fucking toilets look like, baby.
And my go-to favorite in a pinch, the toilet.
He knows.
This is the toilet area.
Very he's doing self-referential. That's Kino. That's Kino, not Suits. Step aside, Suits. It's Paolo time. This man has a style guide, okay? And he follows it to a goddamn T.
It's pretty spacious. Standard toilets. You have the baby little carrier right here, so if you need to go do your thing, you can put your baby here or your little toddler. And then there's even a changing scene right here. But all in all, it's like pretty spacious. And they've got private urinals too. Oh, I think the food is coming. Oh, the food's here.
Yeah, for the porcelain
Now, time to get our
perverts.
food on. The dining experience here is directed by Tetsuya Honda, a Kanagawa-born
Oh,
Italian.
look at that curry. Oh, my fucking Lord. Jesus Christ. I'm so hungry. I'm so fucking hungry right now. I'm such a hungry hippo right now. And also, oh, that shit looks good.
Chef and owner of Ristorante Honda, which was awarded a Michelin star 13 times. On this spectacular ride, you can enjoy the perfect blend of delicate Japanese sensibilities and Italian gastronomical skill with local seasonal ingredients.
That's the one L for Japan is like their obsession with Italian food, from my anecdotal experience at least. Japanese people love doing like Italian fusion for some fucking weird reason. I don't get it.
And for sure, I recommend ordering in advance before riding on their Saphir Pay app, since the main menu items sell out quickly. So you can see here, this is application where you put in your order. You can just show them the QR code right here. They'll bring your food all here. We have this huge table. In fact, they make the food in the cafeteria itself as you go. So usually you're probably gonna order just one for yourself, but I decided, again, I wanted to show you guys all of this stuff to show you the full experience. So I ordered 2 different types of their exquisite pasta, some gnocchi, a luxury beef dish, and their signature curry, which was my favorite. Cool, they got some cutlery here too. You guys love plastic. So this is Honda's premium beef curry. Bam.
That's like incredibly, like, supposedly this like premium luxury train made by a Michelin star chef. In America, you get on a fucking plane. First of all, they'll spit in your face if you want food sometimes. Is that cheap compared to the US? It's so cheap, dude. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. Brother, have you ever traveled by plane? Go to an airport and try to get like some dog shit sandwich, okay? That's been sitting out there for like hours and hours and hours, okay? You'll pay $25 for a fucking sandwich.
Damn, look how thick this piece of beef is.
Bottle of water, $7, exactly.
This curry packs a little bit of a punch. That is really delicious. Has a little
I mean,
bit of
it looks
peppers
tiny
in here.
though.
It has bits of onion. Wow, this is good. It almost has kind of like a luxurious, I don't know, expensive taste to it. I can't even describe what that is. The beef itself is super tender. It's like it's been marinated for quite a long time. There's a lot of flavor in each bite of this beef. Wow.
My mouth is watering. Fuck you, man. Fuck you,
Mr.
Paolo.
Honda. Now I know why this is your premium curry. This is really delicious. Thank you. This is the spaghetti with fresh Izu tomatoes. Oh wow, you can really smell the tomatoes. It smells so good. I want to just try the tomatoes itself. These tomatoes are rather sweet. They're delicious. Try some of this right here. They peppered it a little bit too. I mean, this is perfect because I think it's also good for if you have kids. It's not too sweet, but it's not too salty either. It's kind of in the middle. It's seasoned kind of like for all tastes. The sauce is on point, and these tomatoes are phenomenal. I don't know what easy.
Okay, that is literally the weirdest food review I've ever heard in my entire life. I can't be alone in this. He said it's perfect for children because it's bland. Like what? It's not too sweet and not too savory. That is such an odd way. That is such an odd way to review food, dog. What the fuck? He's a new dad, parent brain, I guess. Yeah. That's odd. That's odd. He has babies. That's why. Okay.
Is doing with the tomatoes, but they are great. Another pasta option would be the sardine and fennel linguine topped with herb breadcrumbs, which my 2-year-old son was also into. It's perfectly seasoned and the crunchy breadcrumbs enhances the texture and flavor experience to another level. And if you have kids or are just simply into gnocchi, they offer a children's potato gnocchi with tomato sauce, which has a milder taste than their pasta as you can imagine, but the chewy and velvety texture of the gnocchi itself is perfect for all ages. And if you want to go splurge, you can try their red wine marinated beef cheek with potato puree. The meat is tender and moist and it breaks easily with a fork, while the wine sauce bitterness creates that high-end flavor complexity.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Japan. Fuck you.
Each of these plates comes with some water and some bread itself. Got a lot of waters right now. Gonna have to bring all that home. Okay,
Bland is a desired food trade in East Asia. A better translation would be clean eating. Wait, what?
Are stopping at Atami right now. That's the local train right there. Basically,
I don't believe
this trip
you.
wouldn't be a trip if I didn't have, you know.
What do you mean? How? Every part of like East Asian cuisine that I've had is far from bland. Like the furthest away from bland, as a matter of fact. It's the least bland.
A little beer to celebrate it. And what's cool is that this beer is a local beer from Shizuoka.
Not too salty,
Izu
sweet as a
area,
compliment
but
to
it's
food
actually
for
American
Filipinos.
Pale ale, Han Shadow beer. What is this guy? It looks like a wizard, I guess. It looks like a wizard.
Is that true? I don't know. I've never had like Filipino food. I've never had Jollibee.
Now
I do know they put a lot of
this
like they eat like spaghetti and ketchup, right?
This train ride. This is really the way to travel. Also,
Filipino food is like ketchup spaghetti, right? And that isn't that like a thing? That's what I've heard. I mean, I know Jollibee is probably not like the best example of Filipino food, but banana ketchup.
if you're not that hungry and just want something light, they do offer unique snacks and side menus which can be paired with a glass of their Italian wine.
Oh, that looks good. That looks